Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to Love or Tarot. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Jay. Hello. How you doing? And I'm super excited to read your energy today. Wanted to let you guys know two things, and that is energy is fluid. It is not linear, meaning that this message could resonate for you past, present, and future. This message could also resonate for someone that you're energetically connected to and not you at all. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to click that share button and send this message right on over to whom it belongs to. Okay. So also, Virgo, I wanted to let you guys know that I am currently offering personal readings. So if in fact that is something that you're interested in, please be sure to email me at loveortarot@gmail.com, or you could message me via Instagram at loveortarot. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay? We have the Death card in reverse. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Hermit. Virgo, I just heard loud and clear, comfortable alone. Okay? Now, come on. I mean, Hermit says it all, right? I mean, you're comfortable alone. You're comfortable where you are. And there is a push for movement here, which I'm sure you already know. I'm sure you already know. I'm sure you've been sensing it, getting little messages, and you're kind of like, I'm okay. Like, I'm fine right where I am. And I definitely get that sense in the presence of these cards, because I really feel like, you're feeling confident in the space that you're in. This is a space of comfort. This is a space, of just knowing how everything works and how everything goes. Virgos, you like to be able to foresee challenges and just to work things out, get everything worked out, figure out the solution to the problem, just really make sure everything is smooth sailing, understanding what it is that you need to do and getting it done, okay? And what it seems like is you kind of reached a place in your life where things have kind of normalized, the dust has settled. You're kind of in a situation where it's like, okay, I know what to expect from today. I know what to expect tomorrow. I know what to expect a few days from now. I know I have my schedule. I have my calendar set up. I know exactly what's going on this month. And Spirit is about to shake things up. Something very unexpected is coming in. It's rushing in, Virgo. It's rushing in. Whether this be a person, a situation, for some of you, if you're kind of sitting in more of a, space of just not really trying to hear, do, or move forward, it could even sprinkle in a little bit of drama. So it's definitely something to look out for. I want to see what you're resisting, because for some of you, it's very, very different, but I want to see whose energy we're tapping into specifically. Spirit, could you tell us about the Death card? Spirit, could you tell us about the Death card? Too many cards here, Spirit. Could you tell us about the Death card? Okay, so remember I talked about routine and knowing how things are. So again, this resistance to change is you coming into this space. And what a space this is. The Emperor and the World card. A whole new pattern, a whole new journey is what you're getting ready to embark on, Virgo. And you're getting ready to move from being the worker to the boss. The worker to the boss. You have people looking to you. Spirit is urging you to use your intuition in ways that you probably never have before. And it's really interesting, because it's almost like, what's the analogy I want to lose? Like the analogy I'm seeing in my head is like the pot is hot, right? The pot is hot, so you don't want to touch it, but you're so intrigued by the fire. and you want to touch it, but you're like, I know it's hot. I know the pot is hot. I know the fire is hot. Why am I intrigued to touch the fire? It's like, instead of you looking at the pot itself, of saying like, oh, let's open the pot, see what's in it. No, it's like you want to go directly to the source and touch the fire. But you're nervous. You're scared. It looks like it's going to be too much for you. It's not. It's not, Virgo. And Spirit wants to let you know that there's so much that's going to happen the moment you touch the fire. The moment you touch the fire. The moment you allow yourself to just open up to what you know is already there. Definitely gonna, tap in and talk to my Virgos that I know. But there's a change coming. A change that you've been foreseeing, a change that you knew was going to kind of make its way in, and you've been second guessing yourself. Try not to get too excited about it. Try not to allow yourself the space to really, get hype about whatever this thing is that's coming in. For some of you, it is very much a spiritual situation of just growing and growing intuitively and really being able to help people on a much deeper level. And for some of you, it could be changes at your job. And it's so funny, I have to tell my cousin that, because I just heard temporary jobs become permanent. So, for some of you who are, maybe working a temp job, you get an offer for a permanent position. This is definitely Spirit showing up to let you know that the routine that you've been accustomed to, things are going to get shaken up. Things are shaking up. Spirit, could you tell us about the Chariot? Spirit, could you tell us about the Chariot? And what is rushing in? The Empress. Abundance. Almost got me. Almost gave me a tear. Almost gave me a tear. But the Empress. Come on, Virgo. Come on. What y'all got cooking over there? Because I want some. I'm interested. Okay, I'm interested. Spirit, could you tell us more about the Queen of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us more about the Queen of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us more about the Queen of Wands? Okay, so quickly, I'm getting a download right now in reference to this Queen of Wands, this energy that you're in right now. This very, very, strong, innovative, nurturing, but also, very smart and wheeled. This is someone that definitely, can, run things, okay? But runs things with her fire, with her passion, okay? She goes after what she wants. She's not afraid to, okay? She makes opportunities out of little to nothing and will make it happen, okay? And that's definitely the energy that you're sitting in. Spirit is definitely here with you, transmuting such beautiful energy. You see that black cat down there at the bottom? Transmuting energy, just really allowing you the space to create. And that's exactly what you're doing. Now, see, the issue that some of you are having relates to this Seven of Swords in reverse, which came out for the Queen of Wands, which is currently how you're feeling. You're feeling like, okay, things may not have quite worked out in the past. So for some of you, in regards to business, you may have had a business idea before this, or a business in itself before this, and maybe it didn't turn out the way that you hoped, okay? This time is not going to be that time. You may have also been in a situation where, you wanted to build this or cultivate it, and it took a little more time than you were expecting. And you started to feel like maybe it wasn't meant to happen. Now, see, you have to understand that the way the universe works is that we have to be prepared for what we're trying to manifest. We have to be prepared for what we're bringing in. And what you were bringing in was so big. Was so big, was so life-changing, okay? Not only for you, but several people that are going to be connected to what you're trying to do, okay? Because for some of you, it's so different. So I don't want to specify anything specifically, because I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing different business ideas, and it's going to touch so many people. And you had to be prepared for all of the energy that is going to be coming towards you. Okay. For some of you, like I said, this has to do with your intuition, being a healer, really stepping in the forefront. And with you stepping in the forefront as someone to lead, as someone to be an aid for their situation or their, it's crazy because I just heard the situation or their particular stance in life, the alchemist. This is interesting. Being that person that kind of, whip things up, make things happen for them. The person that kind of puts them in the, place that they need to be in to go in this direction. You're really stepping into a leader position. And I really feel like you've been kind of used to being the person that works for somebody. Okay, even though you knew that wasn't necessarily your goal or where you wanted to see yourself, it's almost like this transition between worker and boss happened fast, almost like overnight. And you really realize like, oh crap, I'm about to be like responsible for people. I'm about to have all these different energies trying to connect with mine, trying to see who I am, trying to understand me, trying to really, really, dive into, what makes my products great, or, what makes my idea the best, or, better than what they've heard before. Like, this is a lot of pressure. And again, it comes from you, this deceptive almost energy, this talking yourself out of what you knew was yours. But what you have to understand, like I said again, is that we have to be prepared for what we're trying to manifest. So I'm curious to see if your act in being in your hermit mode has been about you building, cultivating your perfect stance in life, you aligning yourself, you making sure that you yourself are balanced for such a journey. Because that's really what I'm sensing here. It's like someone is really making sure that their lives are balanced, their lives are aligned with what they are creating and putting out into the universe. Spirit, could you tell us about the Hermit? 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 Yep. So yeah, so for some of you, it's been with the Ten of Swords. Again, that healing, healing from past transgressions, hurt, pain, people hurting you, heartbreak, betrayal, okay? And in this time, sitting in a situation where you are the Hanged Woman, you're gaining a new perspective, okay? I definitely made the reference to someone, and I believe it was an air sign, being in a cocoon, okay? Being in this cocoon and transforming and coming out as something, a totally different being. That is what you're stepping into. You have jumped timelines, Virgo. You are no longer the person that you used to be, okay? And it's a part of you that is having a hard time and struggling with the separation. You've already been placed on your new path. You've already been, it's almost as if, and it's crazy because it's how I feel like it's been happening for so many people. And I've been having these conversations with friends and those around me, and it's definitely just present with everyone, is that we have stopped living a certain life. It's almost like that life is so distant from us. It almost feels like a past life. And the way we think is different. The way we react is different. And we woke up one day and we're just like, how did this happen? Like, why am I reacting like this? Why do I suddenly feel this way? Like, 2 days ago, I may have cussed you out, but today I just feel like, what is going on? Are you okay? What happened? What changed in your life? What's going on? It's a lot of pressure going on in the universe right now. Are you okay? It's like your return of energy, your exchange of energy is more so to aid versus to combat. And it was a very sudden change for you. But what you don't realize is that it's been going on gradually for quite some time. I'm hearing about 1.5 years is how long you've really been in hermit mode. you know, trying to figure out your own stuff, trying to develop your craft, trying to really figure out what it is that best suits you and your life, you know, what practices to develop and lean on, and what things to really implement into your life, and what things that don't really serve you, and things that maybe others do that are just not your things. Yeah, it's just, it's a change in perspective. You know, it's time to think, to meditate, to really, you know, conquer, you know, your shadow, you know, and, you know, even some of your own personal demons. Like, it's just really to get away from the old and stepping into the new, becoming something different, transforming into an entirely different being. Yeah. So, I'm going to pull some cards. You know, this reading has been very spiritual, so I'm going to pull some cards from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck. Okay, Keepers of Light, do you have any advice? Keepers of Light, do you have any advice? Keepers of Light, do you have any advice? Trust what you feel and not what you see, Virgo. That's very important at this time, to trust how you feel and not trust what you feel and not what you see. What you see can be very deceiving to what will occur. Okay? Speaking of, we have a lot of this powerful energy. Okay, so we have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Weren't we just talking about that? Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance, divine love. Give and receive in balance. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. And I'm hearing that even some of you have close relations to Angel Michael. You've even done some work with him. I'm even seeing with oils specifically. That's very specific. Someone's been working with Archangel Michael and giving out, or, you know, even making sacred oils. Oils to bless. Yeah, oils for protection. Wow. Very interesting. Expect miracles. Heart awakening. Trusting in heaven. Some big things coming for you, Virgo, and I'm super excited for you. And, you know, we will see what future readings reveal, but it's about to be something. It's about to be powerful. You moved into being a whole new being. Trust that. Okay, cultivate that, develop that. Okay, the journey that you're getting ready to embark on, you will be successful, and I think deep down you know that, but that in itself is scary. Going from being the worker to the boss. Congratulations. Alrighty, Virgo, until next time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love, leaving you in nothing but joy. Bye now.